What's going on? We live again with another episode 3 to be exact, of Smoke Signals with Ali. Today, I got the man, the myth, the living legend, the one that you all know who he is, but you know who he is, but you don't know who he is. You know what he does, but you don't know what he does. So today, we're going to talk about this man and everything that he's got going on. You already know he is the brains behind Lifestyle After Five, and at the heart of every program or business venture that we got going. So today he's the CEO of Lifestyle After Five. He also is a music artist. He's a producer. He's a coach. He's a mentor. He's done extensive work with I can't think of it right now. It slipped my mind. Sky's the limit. Yeah, he's done extensive work with Sky's the Limit. He's taken on a whole slew of personal projects, and he's getting closer. He's international. He's lived internationally, from Germany to the United States. The man is all over. It's hard to keep up with him. None other than my friend, my brother, my kinfolk, Lord Shoe. What's going on, Lord Shoe?
Man, what's up, bro? This already gonna be a cool episode because I know you're gonna ask some fire ass questions. So I'm just looking forward to this, and I appreciate you for inviting me on your show, Smoke Signals. Which, if y'all haven't seen the first two episodes, y'all know y'all gotta check it out.
We gave him a bonus yesterday. Yesterday got a little crazy. We bring the smoke. I don't control the guests and what they say. I let the guests come in their own way. Some guests are reasonable and respectful. Some guests bring the smoke. I mean,
Nah, facts. I mean, you had Jesse Lee Diamond and Tim Woodard on yesterday, right?
yesterday we went live because we didn't go live last Monday due to inclement weather.
Yeah, for sure.
But
uh,
welcome back. For those that's wondering what I'm smoking, I am smoking a Havana. This is comes from a Texas liquor store called Specs. It's a $9 cigar. So it's not top of the line, but it's pretty good smoke. I had it a couple of weeks ago. So I'm smoking a Havana. If anybody's interested, Havana Q. And I don't know where else it's sold, but I know here if you're in the Texas area, Specs sell them. I will give you a synopsis of it later in the show.
I was
So,
gonna say, I'm curious to know also.
well, right away, I'm getting that cocoa and a nutty flavor.
Okay.
Body, and as always, I'm pairing it with a little Crown Royal and sparkling water.
Damn. See, that sounds good. It was funny. We was um what was we doing earlier? We was like in the kitchen or something earlier talking about Crown Royal because um, Shy brother Terrence had came to Warner Robins. I think this was around like the holidays, and they was drinking that Crown Royal Peach, and I was like, damn, I remember Ken was talking about that shit.
So yeah, man. Well, welcome back. What's your next venture? I know you we got all the shows going on. You are involved in all of the lifestyle shows that we have.
Man, so recently, everybody that's in Lifestyle Enterprises, we pretty much been sitting down thinking about how we can deliver more content to y'all, which is why we got this great series with Ali called Smoke Signals. But right now, we coming to y'all every week with Stogie Sesh with Victoria and Pat, our official aficionados. No, we gotta have. Also, too, there's a couple series that the second episodes or first episodes will be dropping. So premiere episodes like V Cut with Victoria and Asha. That first episode is supposed to be dropping soon.
Yeah,
Which
everybody, that's anticipated. And
yeah.
shout out, Patrick is in the chat, and I see Danielle in the chat.
Hold up. See, I didn't got so in the mix, but I forgot I'm supposed to be moderating too. Sheesh.
No, we're interviewing you today. We talking about you. Welcome back, because this is finna go wild now that you close.
Oh yeah. Hey, so this is my first live stream back in the States, y'all. I've been gone. I've been in Germany for 2 years, which I am gonna do a video about that and talk about it. But Ali, you welcome to ask me questions about that too. But yeah, we got a lot of new series premiering. Um, so we got V Cut, Smoke and Mirrors. I think the first episode came out, but we have another episode coming out soon.
Oh yeah, I'm in Smoke and Mirrors. Yeah,
Yeah, the episode with Ali and Pat. Yo, Pat know how to do an interview because that episode was crazy. I think y'all should be like together on a lot more episodes.
Hey,
But
I'm always me and him gonna do a lot of stuff live.
mm-hmm.
So now living in Germany, how was that? And
um,
I mean, I imagine like you never sleep. You live. People don't realize you ran this show from Germany.
yeah, for the past 2 years, I've been running Lifestyle After Five from Germany for real. Living in Germany. So for those who don't know, my father was in the military, so I actually grew up in Germany for about 5 years. I think it was between fifth grade and ninth grade. I came back to the States my sophomore year,
Mhm.
but I lived there for a little while, and then I moved back in 2024 for my family. And living there, it was kind of like nostalgic, you know. Honestly, living in Europe is kind of like being spoiled because how over here in America you have to go to the store and look specifically for organic food. Everything over there is organic. You know, they don't even have to put that label, but they do anyways because they just know like people see that and notice that and be like, oh, you know, Americans or people from other countries, it's like a way to show like, hey, you can eat this. This is safe. Their drinking water's better over there. They
How
also
did
have this thing
America?
called fun. What's up?
How did they treat Americans?
Like
Typical
God,
Black Americans.
pretty much if you're an American, you go anywhere in the world, you're gonna get treated like a god. Seriously. American culture, especially Black American culture, is it rules the world. Over there, oh
When
shit, it's hard, fam. Yeah, I was gonna say too. The weather over there is like you can get all seasons in one day in a few hours. So uh, the biggest thing I noticed is like when you're American, pretty much they gonna like. So I remember one time I was playing basketball with my son at the park, and like the way they do pickup games, everybody out there. So it's like adults, kids, all age groups out there, and we just doing pickup games. And like they was treating because me and my son are black, so they was treating us. They was calling us like Kobe and LeBron and shit like that, or like Michael Jordan. I'm like, boy, we is not balling like that. But just the fact that like they already see us like that, just because we black and we out there and we're American, they already like put you on this pedestal. German women love black men. I don't know why. I mean, I'm sure I could guess why, but they love us out there. So
well, that's the thing. They they love us even here, but then they don't. It's like well, novelty. People love us
yeah,
to a certain point.
facts.
I can't get on. And what's going on, Cynthia Bird? I see you. You come in with high
Hey,
guys.
what's up, Cent? Man, it's a lot of people up in here today. That's what's up.
Well, look here. So here it is. You in Germany. They loving black men, and then you got women over here hating us, saying ain't no good black men around here. Meanwhile, you a worldwide figure.
It depends. I mean, from just my personal experience with because I've been with all different races. My experience is just like, well, I always listen to what the OGs always tell me to not like chase. So I always, if a woman want, you know, choosing on me, then I'm gonna be more, you know, willing to be with that woman or you know, fuck with her. But me like going out my way to be like, oh, I need to pursue this woman ever. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna end up like that situation where they're like, oh, you ain't because they already like kind of like expecting something as opposed to a woman that wants you. She don't care what you do. You a billion times, she gonna be like, oh, you good, you good. She'll start making excuses for you. So
Yeah, that's what I say. Younger women love you. Older women tolerate you or settle for you.
yeah, I can see that. I can say depends on their life too. Like if some of them have had a lot of like past experiences that kind of like sets the tone for their next relationship, which that's already a bad setup anyways. But yeah, that usually tends to be like happening. And just for me, I kind of got to the point now where I can see those red flags where it's just like, like you look good, you smart, you doing this, you doing that, like you ticking all the boxes, but you by yourself, like why? Why is this? What is this? I get it. Like some people don't just be out in the dating world, but if
Yeah,
you just being out there, you should be able to attract somebody, right?
that's what I
Especially
always.
good.
We got type of work. So let's talk about the musicianship. I was sitting around. I was telling you about it. It was funny. I was smoking a cigar during the last weekend, last Saturday, whenever we had the big freeze here. So I'm in the garage and I'm smoking and I'm listening to YouTube and I'm getting my vibe on and I'm enjoying the cigar that I'm smoking. And then I hear this song and it's like meditative. And it said, I gave my body to the Christ. I gave my body to the Christ. And I'm like, that voice is familiar. I know this song and I know that voice. So when I grab my phone and look, it was none other than Lord Shoe that I
Yeah.
was vibing to, putting me in a hypnotic trance. So describe, what type of music do you make? And what inspired that song in particular?
Okay, so I always been anybody that like know me for real, they know like I'm hardcore hip hop. I mean, I used to like go see like Professor Griff speak and KRS One, speak about like, you know,
Griff.
the fifth element and shit like that, and just Pan Africanism. Like that was my childhood for real. And Zulu Nation, Tribe Called Quest. So hip hop is like the staple behind everything I do. I incorporate it in business, just everything. Like it's my life for real. So I would say I'm a hip hop artist, but I actually started out as a singer. Actually, that keyboard you see right there on the floor, that's the very first keyboard I made music on. I got that in 1996, man.
You like DJ
Yeah. So
with the little
this
keyboard.
this the upgrade, but that's the start of me making music right there. The fact that I got this on camera and y'all seeing this is kind of legendary because that literally is what started me making music. But
But that one song, and what's the title of that song, by the way?
so the song you're talking about is Villain Era, I believe.
Yeah, Villain Era. Yeah,
Yeah.
that deal. Now,
Yeah. So
that was kind of different than just hip hop. That
yeah,
song,
that song's more like so that project that song is from is actually this is more like me experimenting with like church music because all those songs are like hymns. I wrote them like as kind of like hymns, but
you
that
said
particular song,
gospel song. Well, it is a gospel song almost.
yeah, well that's the route I was like going with that project because all those songs are like that. They were like kind of hypnotic, and I wrote them more like hymns instead of just like specific like 16 bar like old school hip hop verses. I was more or less trying to catch a vibe for real. But that song came just from me. So I had just got back to Warner Robins, and I had started that project thinking like, okay, well, I'm about to work on like church songs for real. And that song was like everybody was like trying to make me like the bad guy. That's about the best way I could say it. Cause for a long time, like I remember people used to hate going to with me. They were like, I love Cameron, but I hate Lord Shoe because Lord Shoe is an asshole in the studio. So I was like, you know what? Y'all be like calling me the bad guy. So okay, I'm gonna be the bad guy. And I remember I was going through this phase where I love Scarface. That movie
Yeah,
is like that's my shit, man. So I just think about that scene when he's like, say goodnight to the bad guy, and all that shit was just looping in my head. And I was like, how can I make this a church song, though? So that was like my basically like Tony Montana if he was like writing a gospel song. And he's
It's
like,
that not especially if you're drinking and you're smoking
oh
a
yeah,
nice stick. This is something to mellow you out and vibe. So check that out on YouTube.
yeah. Y'all can follow me on my YouTube, Lord Shoe. It should be a picture of me, but all my music is on that channel. So, and I'm still adding more to it. I mean, I have 30 plus projects on the internet now. I just actually put out a new beat tape uh, the end of last year in December, so y'all can check that out. It's all live instrumentation.
And you man a many talent. Then you got the Keys to the Island project that's going that people
Oh
are
man.
in focus.
So I would say Kisa Island's my magnum opus for real, man. That ended up turning into something totally different than what it started out. But Kisa Island actually started out um, me being like homeless in Atlanta, man. I was out there riding the bus every day, and I had these notebooks I was just writing in. I write it from my perspective, how I would solve problems when I was in certain shit. I mean everything, because I was doing anything. You know, I was in the studio, trapping on the side, had like 3 jobs. Um, I was doing anything at that point. So I was writing everything down. And people started like coming to my studio sessions, listening to me freestyle. It started getting around Atlanta that I was doing it.
You was dodging me. I was looking for you during that era, and you were
Yeah.
dodging me doing. I remember that time
Not
period.
not on purpose though. I just was not fucking. I was not trying to fuck with your life, bro. My
I
life
bet
is
it.
fucked up, bro. And it's
I,
funny because I think we both was in like kind of in that same position. Looking, I mean, you
yeah,
probably the homeless, but I remember you telling me like you was going through your own shit too.
yeah, that's life up and down. I see Cynthia say, "What we drinking tonight?" She drinking some apple bootleggers. I never had that. And
Water.
Club Hills watermelon.
Oh yeah, you
Are that
getting
two
fucked
different
up,
drinks?
man.
Is that two different drinks that
Yeah,
she's saying?
yeah. She getting
Club
fucked up.
Hills watermelon. What? Oh, that she really going now. Okay, her after five is really finna turn up. I'm
Mm-hmm.
drinking Crown Royal and club soda. Yeah, that bubbly soda, sparkling water type, and I'm smoking a Havana cigar, which has a nutty, chocolatey, slight vanilla taste to it. Not a bad stick for the price of $9. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
two different drinks. She almost mixing incredible hooks up over there.
yeah. I was gonna say, man. I don't know if y'all remember that Incredible Hulk, but that shit used to go crazy, boy.
Oh yeah.
Ordering that shit in the club, man.
I learned yesterday that Four Loco drink was actually made. It's called Four Loco for a reason. It was made to be shared among four people, but I never got the memo back when I used to drink it back in the day.
I know I didn't. We was,
Yeah,
I know we would
nobody
get
got
two of
the
them
memo.
and pick up two each from the store.
Nah, I could never make it past one. That
Oh
was
man,
like that had a buzz that wouldn't leave you. I'm like, I would go to sleep and wake up and still got a buzz going.
you're trashed. Damn. I don't know, man. It's always that fruity stuff that I try to stay away from that shit. I just like straight liquor. If it ain't
That's like mine with sparkling water now.
yeah.
And like for those that don't drink lifestyle, if however you spend your after five is your business. I mean,
Yeah,
you
right,
might not
right.
like soda, or if you're on a health kick, I don't know, you might have a nice tall glass of water with lemon in it.
Mm-hmm. Facts. I agree, man. I mean shit, y'all see me I'm drinking water up in this bitch today, so can't go wrong drinking water. But
No, I'm gonna drink some more after this.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm so ready to smoke my first cigar back in the States, man. I'm trying to make it special though, so I'm gonna wait until Victoria and Pat send me them cigars, man, because I was gonna go up to the spot of the street, the liquor store. They got some pretty decent cigars in there though. I might fuck around and get one, but I'm gonna be patient, man, and wait it out.
Oh, then you gotta come. Get to Austin. We gotta go there. I want to. All got to get there and go to San Antonio, or Pat and Victoria got to come to Austin. We got to all smoke together.
Man, that's gonna be great. Cause I definitely want to try some mellow like more mellow sticks. I usually always try like the really Well, it's like usually medium to full body because I think the most full body cigar I ever smoked was the shit that Mario had. I ain't gonna lie, that it was like mango flavor or something. I love that cigar, man. That shit was good. Um, you
Let me
already know
ask,
make head bounce.
you smoke cigars?
What's up?
Cynthia out there in the comments, I'm asking if she smokes cigars because our show is actually it's kind of the bridge way because I know a lot of women are getting into cigar smoking,
True
and we are really the gateway in educating a lot of women on the etiquette of smoking, and men too.
facts.
We're really turning into the premier cigar channel, reviewing cigars, having cigar conversations, and the cigar is what it's all about. Teaching you from how to cut it, the different cuts, and really introducing women how you interact when you go to a cigar bar. That's what we got V Cut for.
Yeah,
I, and Victoria break that down. You got some gal talk, with smoke signals with me. You got smoke and mirrors with conspiracy theories with Pat. So for those that smoke, it's a good time out the five to just grab your stick, light up, and tune in with us and have a conversation.
I agree. Especially y'all when once I start getting on here smoking cigars, well, it's gonna be and y'all really gonna catch a vibe too, because I don't really be on camera smoking much. I mean, I used to smoke a lot of weed on camera, but I don't even smoke. I don't even smoke weed no more, y'all. That shit
Yeah,
sounds crazy, right? Everybody's like, "What? Shoot, don't smoke weed." Yeah, man. I done turned to weed.
health, and it's not for everybody. People got to protect their health and do. I keep a monitor on my smoking as well. It's not something that I do daily.
Yeah, I mean, even
I
with
know
smoking
smoke.
like tobacco, it's certain sticks that you can get like really smoke because I won't even smoke a whole cigar. Like I smoke half of one, one day. I might smoke maybe once or twice a week. So, do what works for you. If you can smoke,
Grey Goose and VSOP hollered at Brown and HQ Hypnotic. I'm lit.
oh yeah,
I
she
know
tried.
you are, but do you smoke cigars though?
Probably not. The only cigar I know since smoking when we used to roll up. We used to roll. Me and Cent, we go back. Yeah.
She said, "Yeah, I smoke that sometimes." Okay.
She used to piss me off with them damn Newports though, but I'd be ready to slap them
Oh,
hoes out of her hand.
smoke.
Cent, yeah. She used to be in the car with me smoking them shits.
No, you got to protect your health at all times. Smoking is not for everybody, but for those that do,
For
we here
sure.
to educate you on how to do it properly.
Yeah.
Make sure
So
you're over 21.
oh yeah. Make sure you of age because we don't need it's enough kids vaping, which is crazy as fuck me. But
But it's crazy how we got into the cigar world by accident. We turned into a cigar podcast and promotion and the connections we made off accident. It was a fluke.
yeah, nah, but you getting exposed, man. You gonna come on here, I'm exposing.
She's like, hey, shoot, you talking a little too much.
Right. Hey man.
Hey, it's
It's
smoke. If we bring out all the smoke, you should have came on here in 5 minutes. You should have joined into the conversation.
hell not singing on here. She gonna be fucking talking crazy for real.
That's what
But
we
yeah,
do. We want all the smoke.
you want all the smoke. Oh shit. Hey, well, if that's the case, man, yeah. Anybody that's watching this, future reference, bring your ass on down. I'm with that shit.
We like when you talk crazy.
Right. But I did want to say this though. There's like, so I'm by no means aficionado. I leave that shit to Pat and Victoria for real. But just from my personal experience, uh, and just talking to like certain people, like if y'all watch our channel, we did an interview with Chi-Town Peaches a while back.
Hmm.
She was
I
just talking
remember.
about
Yeah,
her condition. I think she had like BPD or something like that, and
yeah,
how
bipolar disorder. Yeah.
out. I noticed that like for people who like real sensitive, like if you gotta heal your nervous system and shit like that, certain cigars can help that, but it just
And this is
depends
not
on.
medical advice. This is what we think in our opinion. But yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
facts. Like I said, by no means, I
So,
don't know what I'm talking about right now. It's just from my
I think
personal
you
experience.
sell to the smoke cigars. But yeah,
So just from my personal experience, I noticed like certain cigars, certain blends actually calm my nerves a lot better and help me focus a lot better. But also don't give you that, like if you smoking a more bolder cigar, how you get that nicotine rush real quick. There's certain blends that you could smoke that I've smoked that bring it on a little bit slower, but keep you balanced. I prefer to smoke a lot of cigars like that, but because my past experience with marijuana, I tend to like smoking stronger, more nicotine high cigars, which for me, I can't smoke a whole one of those. Like that's like some, once a month or for like a celebration type thing. So, you got to try sticks to find out what works for your body too. It shouldn't just be like, they be like, oh, this the manly cigar, and shit like that. Like, nah, bro. Because
well,
when
nah,
we first started out, we was smoking like women's cigars from what they was telling us. So
there's nothing wrong with a fat bottom Betty.
yeah, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. If it worked for you, it worked for you. Don't let these folks try to push you into smoking harder shit because you a man, you supposed to be smoking this type of stick or whatever. Like,
But yeah, I remember Chi-Town people talking about she smokes cigars and it helps with her bipolar. So it helps. She takes that prefer that over medicine. Like I said, not medical advice, but she's saying in her personal experience. And you guys go back and check out our episode with her. She talks about her condition and how smoking cigars help.
mhm.
Uh, I'm not sure on anxiety. Some people it mellows out their anxiety. I know you get the right stick, it may even help with some erectile dysfunction for the men out there. Talking about getting that right stick and that right blend.
Yeah, yeah. I think we definitely have talked about blends on Stogie Sesh a few times, man. So y'all go back and check out them top 5 cigar episodes or cheap cigars like dupes. Those are good episodes if y'all want to know like good blends because Pat gonna break it down for you the best. That's what we learn from
Yeah, he's our educator.
life experience.
Man. Shoot, you got any last projects, anything that you're working on this year that you want to make the people aware of? That's you hiding in the winter?
So right now, I've been working with Victoria and Asha Ma'at, and obviously, I work with Ali and Pat as well. But more or less, we are helping businesses. So if you have a business where you are handling everything, you handle all the decisions, everybody can't function unless you're there and you the owner and you want to sit back and relax, holla at me and we can get you right. I mean, right now, we've been working on people's systems, revenue operations, and customer relationship management systems. And it don't have to be no crazy stuff either. I mean, the last system I did for somebody, it was just basic. I call it CRM Lite, and basically we use Google tools to build it. So stuff you probably already familiar with. It doesn't have to be super complicated or expensive. The prices that we charging are pretty much like industry standards. So if y'all are looking for somebody who can understand your business, you can reach out to me. That's probably the biggest project that I'm working on this year. And then I just started because I'm in my studio right now. So I already had started working on a lot of music before I came back here. But I'm gonna start working on some new projects and putting out some new music too. So y'all stay tuned for all of that. I'll probably be premiering it on my YouTube, Lord Shoe. Matter of fact, the way it's spelled on the screen in the corner, Lord Shoe, just
People have been talking about the V cut, and they've been asking to hit me up. When is it coming out? Where can they find it? So where can they find these episodes?
So the best way to get any of our content is to join our mailing list, which you can go to our website, aliafter5.com. I'm putting on the screen for y'all real quick, so you ain't gotta search across the lands. But visit our website, become a member today, and you get all the episodes before anybody else does. Before it hit YouTube, before it hit, you'll get it before anybody. So that's the best way to get it. Obviously, subscribe to our YouTube and yeah, probably YouTube is the best place to get our stuff after the email people do so. But I would suggest you just go to the email. So become a member today is really easy. You just type your email in. If you want to pay premium and get our SOPs and all of our books in readable format right in front of you, you can go there. But yeah, that's pretty much the best way.
Hey, well, as always, Lord Shoe, it's a privilege and a pleasure to have you in front of the camera, not behind the camera, and letting the people know a little bit about you,
Yeah,
how
man.
talented you are.
I
And
appreciate you inviting me.
we got some other stuff in the wings that we're not talking about right now that we about to launch in 2026.
The biggest project,
The
the
biggest
lifestyle after five project. Yeah.
lifestyle projects we're working on. So y'all
Mhm.
stay tuned, and ain't no telling what we may pop up and do.
Right.
Always email us, holler at us.
Facts. Y'all know where we at. Coming back to you at least once a week.
Oh yeah, definitely smoke signals Monday nights
Hmm.
around this time, 7 p.m. Eastern Central Standard Time. You know, the East Coast so long, right? I'm so used to East Coast time, but yeah,
Right.
7 Central Standard Time. We're gonna come with different heat. Each episode's gonna be different. You never know what type of knowledge we may bring. Like I said, if you go back and watch our 2022, 2023 shows, everything and the knowledge that we brought then has came true now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like some That's So Raven type shit. Y'all, if y'all want to see me back in front of the camera, man, put some comments and let me know. Cause I tend to be behind the camera, like Ali says.
But we're definitely growing. Like I said, we started off just the three of us. Now we got different shows and different people working with us and everything. So proud of what you've done with the show and the growth. Definitely have seen a change in the quality and the content and even the editing and the views since you came in and joined Lifestyle Out Scott. You've definitely grown it to multiple projects.
I appreciate that, bro. To be honest with you, man, I got a good business partner, bro. You make it easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this is it started out as your dream, but now it's like our dream, and I'm taking this on, and it's good and balanced. So I need to be thanking you. Everybody should be thanking Ali for Lifestyle After Five because he created it. You know, I just came in and did what he really needed me to do. Plus, this is fam, man. I gotta turn up for the fam. So
Yeah, everybody always asks, how did we meet? I'm like, we met one day. Your mama got pregnant and said this was a son, and
yeah,
children, by the way. It's like, hey, was he there? Yeah, so, But now, it's funny. Lifestyle After Five was born with me going through a hard time, looking at a mirror, just taking pictures, boosting my self-esteem, saying this is my After Five look on Facebook.
see those humble beginnings, man. That shit be so hard, bro. I love that shit, man.
That's how After Five got the whole thing, and it just caught on. I was just in the mirror like, oh, my After Five look, and people started on Facebook liking and looking for it and saying it, and then it just took off into a life of its own, and so hey, we just kept running. You know how I do. When it's hot, I run with it.
Right? Nah, man,
Then
that's cool. Just thinking about that shit is crazy though. How it started out is just you boosting your confidence, man. Now look at you. Can't nobody fuck with you now, man.
some say I'm overconfident. And
Hey,
No,
better overconfident than a fucking slave, a follower. You know what I mean?
yeah, definitely moving out to my own beat in my own direction.
Facts, bro. Nah, that's why it was easy joining this shit, bro. Too easy.
But we're gonna slide up off here. The wind is starting to pick up out here, and getting a little cooler. It was started off kind of warm when I first came out here, but you see wind blowing my light to the side and everything, and my cigar's almost over. Ali, I agree. He needs to be in the can, not behind. Oh yeah, definitely we gonna get him in front of the camera. So y'all like, subscribe, share. Got any suggestions? Give them to them. We accept the good and the bad. Every Monday, Smoke Signals, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The boy Lord Shoe is always around. We definitely gonna get him back in front of the camera. You never know what type of guest that we gonna have talking something controversial or crazy, or we may just be dropping knowledge on you. Till then, we catch you Monday.
Hey, yo, before you slide, what's the synopsis on the cigar, though?
Oh, yeah, my review on this cigar. It's a mid body. I like it. I would like it if it was a little bit stronger. I would say this cigar is somebody that's been smoking for a little while. I think it might be a nice step. But if you just started you smoking fat bottom Betty's, this would be a nice cigar compliment. Step up to a fat bottom Betty.
Right,
It's not overpowering. The nicotine, like I said, you get most of the cocoa and nutty and a little pepper flavor in
right.
there, but I don't really feel like the big buzz or it's overwhelming. So nice
Okay.
little cigar, not bad for the price point of $9.
Right, right. No, it's not. That's sound not too bad because the flavor. It sounds like it has
This
a good
would
flavor.
pair well if you took a shot of chocolate Crown Royal. Chocolate Crown Royal, this would go good with. If you're a coffee or a cocoa drinker, this would pair well with. Uh, I'm drinking it with Crown, but I don't know if the Crown is really doing it justice. Maybe a little sweet drink, maybe a little red wine or some sweet red or Moscato or something like that will pair well with this.
All right, bet. Well, shit,
And
man. That sound all right, bro.
so yeah,
All right, fam. Well, until next time, y'all. Thanks again, Ali, for interviewing me, man. This was fun.
we'll catch you next week.
Peace.